Pingu. Pingu is a mischievous young penguin from the beloved stop-motion claymation show of the same name. Living in the Antarctic with his family, his global appeal comes from a unique and clever design. No one speaks a real language. Instead, the characters communicate in penguinese, a nonsensical babble of muttering, honking, and expressive sounds, highlighted by Pingu's iconic, trumpet-like noot noot. This allows the stories to be understood universally through pure emotion and physical comedy. The episodes focus on simple, relatable childhood situations, like Pingu getting jealous of his baby sister, Pinga, refusing to share a toy, or getting into a tantrum when he doesn't get his way. By relying on expressive animation rather than dialogue, Pingu's frustration, joy, and curiosity are perfectly clear, making him a timeless character whose simple adventures resonate with audiences of all ages and nationalities. Tux. While many famous penguins come from movies or television, this one is a global icon in the world of technology. Meet Tux, the official mascot for the Linux operating system. He was chosen not by a marketing team, but because Linux's creator, Linus Torvalds, simply had a fondness for the birds. The name Tux itself is a clever nod to both a tuxedo and its creator, as it's said to stand for Torvalds' Unix. Unlike a sterile corporate logo, Tux represents the friendly, community-driven spirit of open-source software, a philosophy where code is shared and built upon freely. You may have seen him on the startup screen of a computer, on servers powering your favorite websites, or even as the star of video games like the racing title Super Tux Kart. He is a plump, content-looking symbol for an entire collaborative movement, proving a powerful idea can have an approachable face. Madagascar penguins. The 4 penguins from Madagascar operate less like a colony and more like an elite commando unit with a flair for the dramatic. At the helm is Skipper, the paranoid and decisive leader who barks out orders with military precision. Kowalski serves as the brains of the operation, constantly analyzing situations and creating brilliant, if often flawed, inventions. The team's unpredictable wildcard is Rico, a non-verbal demolitions expert who can conveniently regurgitate any tool the mission requires, from a lit stick of dynamite to a paperclip. Rounding out the squad is the naive and good-natured private, who acts as the group's heart and moral compass. Their entire comedic appeal stems from applying this high-stakes, special ops mentality to mundane problems, turning a simple quest for snacks into a full-blown covert mission, solidifying their status as pop culture's premier penguin action heroes. The Penguin. Oswald Cobblepot is one of Gotham's most enduring villains, a self-proclaimed gentleman of crime whose short stature, beak-like nose, and formal tuxedo give him his famous moniker, the Penguin. Unlike the city's more chaotic criminals, he doesn't want to watch the world burn. He wants to own it. Operating from his popular nightclub, the Iceberg Lounge, he presents a legitimate face to the public while secretly managing a vast criminal empire built on weapons dealing and information. His signature is a collection of high-tech umbrellas, which conceal everything from firearms and swords to getaway gliders. This unique blend of high society ambition and physical oddity has led to many interpretations, ranging from the campy, squawking trickster of the 1960s to the grounded, ruthless mob boss seen in modern portrayals. But at his core, he is always an outcast using intellect and cruelty to seize the power and respect he feels he was denied. Mumble. In a colony of emperor penguins where finding a mate depends on singing a unique heart song, Mumble from the film Happy Feet is a complete outcast because he is a terrible singer. Instead of a beautiful voice, he was born with an incredible, uncontrollable talent for tap dancing. This difference makes him an outcast, and he is eventually exiled from his home for disrupting their traditions. Believing his strange behavior is somehow connected to the mysterious fish famine threatening all penguins, Mumble embarks on a grand adventure to find the true cause. His journey ultimately leads him to humans, where he uses his spectacular dancing not just to communicate, but to show them the impact of their overfishing. Mumble's story is a powerful example of how a perceived weakness can become a unique strength, proving that embracing what makes you different can be the very thing that saves everyone. Nils Olav. A king penguin living in Scotland holds the rank of Major General and is a baron in the Norwegian army. Meet Sir Nils Olav III, the official mascot for His Majesty the King of Norway's Guard. This bizarre tradition began in 1972 when the Guard, visiting an Edinburgh tattoo, adopted a penguin from the local zoo. They named him Nils Olav, after the lieutenant who arranged it and King Olav V of Norway. This isn't one immortal bird. The title and rank are passed down to a successor, creating a unique military dynasty. Every few years, the Norwegian Guard visits the zoo to hold a formal ceremony, promoting their feathered officer. He has been knighted by the King of Norway, and he proudly waddles down the line to inspect the human soldiers who stand at attention for him, making him arguably the most decorated and respected penguin in military history. Opus. From the surreal world of the comic strip, Bloom County, Opus is the anxious, existential heart of a truly bizarre cast of characters. With his famously large nose and signature bow tie, he is far from a simple, happy-go-lucky mascot. Instead, Opus is a deeply neurotic but endlessly hopeful penguin, often found navigating the chaos caused by his housemates, like the chain-smoking Bill the Cat or the cynical lawyer Steve Dallas. His most memorable moments come from his relatable struggles, whether he was pining for his unrequited love, Lola Granola, desperately trying to learn to fly, or being thrust into a misguided run for vice president. Through it all, Opus served as the creator Burke Breathed's stand-in for the average person, a flightless bird bewildered by the political and social absurdities of the world around him. Gunther. At first glance, Gunther from the show Adventure Time appears to be nothing more than the Ice King's loyal, squawking penguin sidekick, known for a simple and repetitive wank. But this seemingly innocent animal is actually one of the most secretly powerful beings in the entire series. While the Ice King calls many penguins by the same name, the main Gunther displays a unique intelligence and a capacity for great evil, once even attempting to take over a kingdom using a demonic wishing eye. This strange behavior is because Gunther is secretly Orgolorg, an ancient cosmic entity and conqueror of worlds who, after being defeated in space, crashed on Earth. The planet's intense gravity crushed its monstrous form down into the small, flightless bird we see, effectively trapping a universe-level threat inside the body of a cute penguin.